Welcome. Hey, Jason, how are you doing? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Dr. Freight, hello. Hayden, hello. Iowa Scotsman, hello to you. And let me replay this jingle.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Happy Friday. My favorite routing BB711 thumbs up, BB711 thumbs up, BB711 thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thanks so much, Mark, for the 77 months. And yeah, I can imagine why that's your favorite routing. Bring back some memories. Hayden, hello to you. Nice to see you. Jerky, Jacko, hello. And Doorman, hi to you. Nanok, hello. Luke, hello on YouTube. Hello to Chris. Ryan and Andreas. Moin, moin. Well, look what we got here. I have dug out this beauty. Now, whenever I see this, I'm like looking back at my career and I just can't believe X-ray. Yeah. So, yeah, 737-300. Brings back some good old memories, I have to say. And can't believe 1995, first time I got in contact with these. 1995, and then I had the honor to fly these as a captain as well.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Lost my streak, but I am back. Will be in the A20N sim from LAT on Sunday.
Nice. Hey, Finny. All the best for that. GG's. And thank you so much for the 12 months. That's 1 year. Thank you so much for that. And Jamal, hello to you. And Ali, hello to you as well. Which is better to have, your youth or ICAS? Boy, to be honest, my youth. Yeah.
Welcome
so many good memories.
Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience.
Coming back in here.
Please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Here's to 46. Hope you are doing well. BB711 beloved.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am doing well. Thanks for asking. Hope you too. And 46 months. Thank you very much, Luke, for that. Much appreciated, everyone. And we are going to try and see that all works. And let me just check the controls as well. Yeah, looking good. Just so that we don't have any nasty... Oh, that's Zebo. That's fine, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's pretty much the same. So this is an updated version. It hasn't been updated lately, but I did have an older one installed. So I did install the latest update today. And yeah, we are on X-Plane 12. I'm just trying to think if it should be, if we should go with Active Sky or if we should go with the X-Plane weather. You're doing well, Luke? That's good to hear. Happy to hear that. So that's the question, guys. Are we going to go with Active Sky or let me just see. So did you see there will be a version 4 for the 737-200? Yeah. It's nice to see them developing you know, more stuff. And Andreas, you asked, did you see the latest flight radar videos chasing down the 200 in Venezuela? No, I did not. What were they doing? Active Sky hybrid mode. What's hybrid mode, Lima Echo? JSnap, yeah, I hope you're doing well. Once again, I hope, well, I'm just waiting for, you know, some more news on shared flight. Got Mark lined up for some shared flight in the near future.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
JSnap, thank you so much for the 81 months. Good God, 81. Are we that old? I'm using vanilla. I have not messed about. Or have I? Hang on. Oh man, I've not been in X-Plane for a while. There was a plugin, but I've taken it out. The reason being is that I did have issues with that shader program. So this is vanilla, guys. This is vanilla clouds and so on. Mighty Road King, hello to you. Switches to X-Plane weather at set altitude, defaults 10,000. Ah, okay. Let me just try that. That's an interesting. I know I've not. Hey, Winky, good evening. I've never tried that. So you're saying, where do I set hybrid mode? So I have to go into options, general options or something. Where do I have to go? That would be interesting to find out. That sounds really interesting, Lima Echo. What's better on X-Plane 12 over X-Plane 11? I would say visuals are a bit better. But if you ask me, there is a big update coming for X-Plane 12, and I would wait until that has hit the stores, and then people have had a go at it. Hey, I love the 737 trend as well. It is time model sim match, Mark, indeed. Yeah, performance is nice, like it. Simulator depiction options, okay. So anybody else not knowing what we're on about? So simulator, okay. And then you put, yeah, and just leave that at 100. What about the override X-Plane 12 surface variability? Did you untick that or did you leave that on? Yeah, a Mighty Road King, I would definitely say so. If you Infer Alpha is current. Yeah, don't worry. I'll get into the preparations in a second. It won't take too long to get this bird fired up. You leave that on, Lima Echo. Okay. Disabled X-Plane 12 temperature settings. When check temperature settings is disabled, forced to ESA. No, okay. Well, we don't use helicopters right now. Cool. Control ground snow conditions. When checked, active sky will set ground and runway surface snow conditions to match grip snow depth theta. Ooh, spicy. Ooh. Passive weather control mode. When enabled, X-Plane 12 live weather will be used for weather, while active sky provides all other feature and air effects. Overwrites hype. Okay, no, then we'll leave that off. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thank you very much for that. No, Luke, to be honest, I don't have that much. Well, I would need to see where I can install that, on which hard drive, and so on. The thing is that I am somewhat hard pressed on time right now because we're in preparations of a huge renovation work at our house all week. Literally, I've been away on the road all week to well, for the last 4 or 5 days just to get everything sorted with all of the construction workers and so on. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm a bit hard pressed regarding time, unfortunately. So I was just, hang on, what was it? Oh yeah, I was going to do, what was I going to do? I was going to download the plan so that I can, let me just go SimBrief downloader, thank you. And then just download the plans so we have some stuff. Good questions coming in. Active Sky Snow works pretty good, but there's a plugin that works better. Okay, Lima Echo, thank you so much for all your inputs. That is much appreciated. I didn't know about hybrid. Mark, did you hear about the hybrid weather mode? You probably did, right? It's just me again. That's like way behind schedule again. Cool. All right, guys, let's have a look. So we are in the cockpit. The cool thing is, if you've learned to use the 737, be it Zibo, be it PNBG, whatever, you can just hop in here and get cracking. There isn't much difference to the NG or the other 737 versions. So really cool. I am behind even. Okay. Yeah, so weather control, we are on live weather. That is good. So yeah, so Jason, no joke, I tend to forget to switch on live weather. Don't ask me why. It's silly, but that's just the way it is. So Manchester, we've got the charts. That's a good thing. So we already have the charts. And hang on, where's my flight plan? Yeah, so I've locked it, guys. The reason why I only have 50 FPS is because I locked it to 100 Hertz monitor, half refresh rate. So there we go. Carbonated Badger. Hello. I've been tempted to purchase the Totus 320. The price tag has put me off for a while, but I do enjoy X-Plane's feel. Okay, well, stay tuned or have a look later in the video on demand, because I'm going to fly the 320 Neo on the second flight today. So charts, here's our flight plan. So let's have a quick look at that. 737-300, and look at the call sign, Lufthansa 737. Very original, I thought. Right. So we've got 46 tons, 0 fuel weight, landing weight. So Mighty Road King, you asked, can you just suggest me a good Airbus payware that you would, let's see, that you would suggest a study level Airbus for P3D? Yeah. Yeah. So Mighty Road King, in P3D, there only is FS Labs. Because the only other A320 I would know about would be the Aerosoft version, and don't go with that. Forget Aerosoft. So go with FS Labs. I know it's more expensive, etc., but you are getting your money's worth with that. Breaking away from the 711. I was so tempted, Mark, to put 711, but I thought, hey, let's go with the original. Let's go 737. Munich the alternate. Lol. Okay, well, that's not very realistic. We want to have 7.4. Let's put 7.6. And I put myself 800 kilograms extra. We are talking about Friday Frankfurt craziness. So we don't want to get in too naked, but 800 kilograms, 20 minutes should be fine. And Jan, guten Abend. Wie geht's? Good. Weather. I know that in Germany we have pretty nice weather, at least here in Bremen. What about Frankfurt? There we go. Cab okay. Easterly winds. Typical high pressure area set up here in Frankfurt. 11 degrees, 1008, no sick. So that is all fine. Here we got variable 10. But I'm pretty sure we have 05. Yeah, runway in use, 05 left. Single runway operations. 090 at 8. We've got VATSIM weather. Cool. Alrighty. So let's have a look at Alpha. Hello to you. Yeah, we are on VATSIM. Yeah. So let me just check the tower here. There's the tower view. Why are we offset like that? That's weird. So there we are, and there's a Ryanair. Oh, there's a Olympic Dash 8. So 05 in use. There's one aircraft down here. Challenge. No, what's that? Is that? That could be a Challenger even. Well, no, not really. Hang on. Well, who knows? And we got one on final there. Hey, Love Concord. Hello. Guten Abend. How are you? All right, let's get going. Man, we're talking too much. So first of all, just checking that the battery switch goes to on. We're going to cover that. We're going to check that the landing gear lever is down, flap lever is up. We have the parking brake set, start lever cutoff, and the weather radar is here. That is off. Cool. Then we're going to get ground power. Let me just go here, ground services. Connect ground power unit. There we go. So you can see here that is on ground power AC, indicating nicely. And let's get this thing to life. It's just weird. I've spent, I don't know how many thousands of hours in this aircraft. And, but then there's some stuff I'm looking for again. So these are the display brightness settings. Decision height, I'm going to put these already to 0. Jehu, hello. And Jan can hear these. Hang on, Jan, but isn't it quiet today? Because there are quite a number of flights being cancelled, right? So I would imagine it's fairly quiet in Frankfurt today. Cool. Let's start with the overhead panel. Yaw damper. Fuel pumps will leave off for now because we don't have the APU running. Galley power can come on. That is normal. Emergency exit lights, seat belts to on, window heats to on. Actually, we've got some further stuff up here, so I'm going to put these on alignment. Enough. So there we go. That's good. We'll leave that off. Forward entry is open. That's fine. Recirculation fan on already, and then we have that on normal mode, or auto mode, and the landing altitude is around about 350. Do you recommend this add-on? Well, Jehu, let me just do a flight, because I know that the previous version, it did have some issues, but they have updated, and I haven't flown the update yet. So let me just do the flight, and then I can tell you after the flight what I think. I'm going to put position light on. That's fine. APU can stay off for now. Before we go into the FMS, let me just check these. So 22.8, and then we want to have ground is 121.855. Settings. So settings, audio, that is correct. Touch, voice chat, that looks okay. Now push to talk. Plugins. Hold on, that's settings, isn't it? Because last time it was set on. Let me go to yoke. Now this has to go to Xpilot, doesn't it? Xpilot, push to talk. Apply. There we go. Now that's transmitting. Let me check the ATIS though, because just to make sure that we actually have sound working, and you guys can tell me if it's loud enough or not.
Transition level 65. Surface wind 0908 knots. Surface wind variable between 050 and 130. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. 2,700 scattered. Temperature 06. 2.01. QNH 1006.
Okay, so we can hear that, right? You can hear that as well? So 1006. Can we sync this up actually? Hang on. Sure we can, right? Sync pilot, co-pilot instruments. Okay, so how come that didn't sync? Hey Pale Ale, nice to see you. How are you? Good morning. Currently some traffic in Frankfurt, but overall not very much going on. Yeah, I could imagine that, yeah. I can imagine that. I'm going to put this to 4 up. Good, so the rest of the panel, that looks fine. That is off. That is, well, I'm going to put 1215 in here. Guard frequency. And that's a cargo suppression system. Might as well test that. Right, cool. So I'm pretty sure we can't upload the routing, can we? No, we don't have ACARs in here. So a good database, position in it. I'm going to go to GPS. GPS, there's GPS left. Put that in there. Route. A non-shell pass. Appreciate very much that you fly a variant of planes and different sims. It's refreshing to see. Yeah, to be honest, non-shell pass. To be honest, I do get bored flying the same sim, same aircraft all the time, and the only reason why I've been somewhat hesitant to run XP12 was because of some of the issues that I had regarding performance, weather, and so on. But I would say the next update is not that far away, so keeping fingers crossed that we are going to get a update which will improve a lot of things. Now, let me see. Can I make this bigger? Yeah, I can. Fantastic. Cool. So, let's have a look at the routing here. So, we're going to go departure arrival. So, we are departing 5 left, single runway ops. I would imagine Listo, right? Usually that's a Listo departure. But that's not confirmed though. We'll get the clearance in a minute. Listo and then direct Sanba. And then... Now this brings back memory, guys, because we had to type in these routings manually as well. We didn't have an uplink. Hey, Lewis Daniel, thanks for the raid. Big round of applause for that. Hello, everyone. If you're wondering what on earth this is the IXEG 737, and we are currently in Manchester, and this is XP12. What size monitor do I have? Well, I mean, I don't call that a monitor. Let me just show you that. So the right, you see that little picture in the bottom right corner there? That's a 65-inch, I think, LG TV screen actually. So for my age, exactly the right monitor size. So let's go again with Avitap, and then November 859 Honolulu, and then we go Lima 15 Bravo India Golf, and then we go Lima 9 Conan. Hey, BMW, how you doing? Jason, yes I am. To be honest, I think most of the time I can get, more than 60 FPS. But when I'm on VATSIM and there's lots of aircraft moving about, the model matching isn't optimized, it feels like. So there, the FPS does drop below 60, usually in the range 50-55. So that's what I'm doing. And here, of course, we don't have the frame generation and so on. We don't have that luxury here. Do you sim race as well? No, I don't, because I'm pretty rubbish at sim racing. That would take me a lot of time to practice. And the question is, the limited time that I have available, what do I stream? So, you know, do I stream stuff which I'm not good at and people get bored and then people don't watch? Because then, you know, neither you nor me will enjoy this very much. Point not on airway. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Point not on airway. That is Tango 847, right? Okay. Let's do the ILS Zulu or Yankee. Let's do the Yankee 7 left. And that's going to be the 1 Delta arrival. Transition, we'll try... Actually, we may not have a transition at all. Now, this is something I've always found really annoying, that they put the control panel for the nav displays down here. But I guess they didn't have any room up here, so that's why they've done that. Transition Delta Fox 454. Let me have a look. Does that make any sense? Delta Foxtrot. So the arrival. So this is the arrival coming from Incom. Kind of an S-curve, then radar vectors, and that should be transition 454. Let me have a look at the next page really quickly. Is that already in? Let me just close that, and then 431, 432. Yeah, that's already in. All right, so that's it. That's all we do. So I'm going to put this back to map. And then route data, init, route. Hang on. What? I don't have to execute? What? That's interesting. But it didn't have a runway, did it? Hang on, let me just try it again. It is. That. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, alright. Hey Bruno, sorry Bruno for not answering your messages. Yeah, I did read them, but the first question, like, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. So I would really have to dig into my FCOMs to try to figure that out. Do you use Active Sky for X-Plane? Yes. So what we've done is we have now set the aircraft into, or Active Sky, into a hybrid mode. I didn't even know that existed. So you go to options, under simulator depiction options, you go to live hybrid depiction control, XP12 live hybrid depiction. So when enabled, Active Sky full weather control will be enabled for departure and approach landing phases with XP12 live weather internal depiction plus Active Sky 12 effects used for en route phase of flight. Flight plan is recommended. That's what I've loaded. And then there is a transition altitude. So we've put in level 100 where you switch from X-plane weather to Active Sky weather. So we're going to try that today. I do have is it Bluebell? I think it's called Bluebell, right? I think that's what I have. Yeah. Yeah, there is still, that's correct. Route init. Route data. Because it says erased, right? Yeah, you're right. Modified. How come? Is that another bug or something? Yeah, let me just try something here. Let me just see if I can close that. Oh, Uh-oh. Save route. Okay, well, now the modified route is gone, at least. But the arrival is gone as well. So let's try that again. Yankee 7 left. Execute. Alright, there we go. That looks now that executed. Fantastic. So we'll put this there. Execute. Cool. Andre, hello. It will recommend use passive weather model. It uses explain visuals while keeping active graphics like turbulence. Passive. Huh? Well, we are doing 2 flights today, Andre. So let me try the hybrid mode this time. And how do you set passive mode? That's interesting as well. These are things I've not heard about yet, so we need to do the following. We need to set the fuel values. So we're going to put a fuel value of 7.5. So we want let's put 3,750. So 3,750 around about. There we go. 3,750. And then start refueling. So now they're refueling. That's real time. Okay, that's good. And we want to have load sheet. How do we... Ah, there we go. Load passengers. Show passengers. Okay, so 0 fuel weight 45. We wanted 46. All right, that's good enough, I think. Fuel tanks. All right. Hey, MAN Bigots. Nice to see you. And okay, so Franz, hey Franz, so Franz says he wouldn't recommend it. Okay, interesting. Thanks, yeah, so appreciate the inputs, guys. Absolutely. Fantastic stuff. 18.9%. So 0 fuel weight, we're going to expect 45.5. Reserves on the flight plan. 2.6. With the alternate being Munich. Oh, we don't have to put in the alternate here, so that's fine. Cool. So, cruising level, we're going to try 330, and the wind up there, on average, is 170, 160, 15 on average. So not much wind at all. The temperature up there is minus 59. Let's try that. Minus 59. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, disregard. Disregard, not deviation. Test. So top of climb level, that's minus 59. There we go. That's so 10 degrees colder. That's better. Ooh, that would have been. I don't think the calculations would have been correct that way. Cost index. We'll go with 80. Are you kidding me? Nah. Hang on. Well, all right. We'll put 80. Well, that sounds a bit much, really, for 737. Alrighty. Cool. So the thing is, I am wondering pre-flight preferences. Do we have a calculator for performance? I don't think so. So I have to make something up. Let's go with climb 1. We'll go with takeoff, and we're going to go with 45. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So flaps 5 is good. And the CG should be about 19, it says here. So trim will be 4.5. So fueling is almost finished. So I'm going to put 143 and then I'm going to get a clearance. Although, let me just have a look here.
Unable to find view ID 20.
What? Hang on. Where's my... Oh, that's interesting. Where's my... There we go. Okay.
Unable to find view ID 49.
Ah, there we go. So these are the viewpoints. Fantastical. Very nice.
Six five. Surface when 0908 knots. Surface when variable between 050 and 130. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. 2,700 scattered. Temperature 06. Dew point 01. QNH 1006. Sister information Lima. Time 1750 Zulu. Automatic. Runway in use runway 05 left. Single runway operations. Transition level 65. Surface when 0908 knots. Surface when variable between 0. Stand by, back. Stand by 9 Whiskey Off.
Good evening, Manchester Ground. Lufthansa 737, Boeing 737-300. Stand is the position 25. And we have information Lima requesting clearance, please.
Lufthansa 737, haven't got a flight plan, check and refile, please.
Okay, checking. I did file it, guys. Honestly. I did file it. 100%. Before the stream.
526 is written. I need to disconnect by...
Hey, Giftsberg.
Maybe put doing a lot of shit, sorry.
Yeah, right. No, I did. Honestly. That's the first thing I did before coming on stream. Lufthansa 737. 5 left. 7 left. It's all there. And I've logged in as Lufthansa 737. DLH 737. Pre-file on network. VATSIM. In black box we trust. No, honestly. So, 1830 UTC. Alright, let's do 1850 UTC then. Frankfurt. Samba.
Chanix, 4 Golf Charlie, ready for taxi.
There we go. So I filed it again. There, it's filed. Enjoy your flight.
November Charlie, Echo, Delta, and Alpha.
Gotta be kidding me.
Victoria for Alpha 1 by November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Alpha, Chanix, 4 Golf Charlie.
All thrust. Lol.
Ground, good day, 9 Whiskey Golf.
How am I supposed to see the
clearance, please?
that display?
9 Whiskey Golf, A firm. I've got a thing saying your clearance isn't valid. And
I'm sure you
it's
can
doing
pop
some
these out,
odd
right?
things,
Hang on.
So I'm trying to work out what's actually wrong with it, and then I'll get back to you. I'll expect about probably 5
Disable
minutes,
main pop out. See command.
Okay, we'll wait, 9 Whiskey Golf.
I'm just going right now, 4059, we're going to be pushing back in about 10 minutes, just so you know.
Is there a tray table? Yes, there is. No, it does not. Lufthansa 737 refiled. Can you check again, please?
737, Max Ground, hello. Got that coming through now, your number 2 for clearance, stand by.
Standing by. Right, keeping fingers crossed that this time it works. Click Spock on the floor near the yoke. What? Hang on, what? Near the yoke on the floor? Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, thanks. I guess we can do without the
Cameras saved.
Without the yoke, right? Thank you, MIH. Thank you much. Because I think we're going to be more interested in seeing the nav display, correct? Yeah. One more thing. It's a shame. I really miss, so here in X-Plane, I really miss the app that we have. So that widget. So I have to go into...
The 737 advised able to accept that reroute.
Lufthansa 737, please say again.
And the 737 sent a reroute to in the text advised able to accept.
Yes, able to, yeah, we are able. Lufthansa 737.
Export Papa Yankee, contact tower 118.630, bye-bye.
Tower 118.630, cheers, bye-bye, to check for Papa Yankee.
Lufthansa 737, just confirm aircraft type of stand over, please.
So we're at 737, 300, stand is 25. Information Lima, Lufthansa 737.
Lufthansa 737, can you accept flight level 230 or 210?
We can go with 230, Lufthansa 737.
737, thanks, cleared Frankfurt, Listo, departure 05 left, squawk 2151, reroute as sent, and final level 230.
Okay, looking for the reroute, and then squawk 2151, and it is the Listo, did you say 20 departure for Lufthansa 737?
737, a firm read back, correct.
Thank you. Right.
Select 3022 ready for taxi.
There we go. Okay, I've got the reroute here. It says
3022, establish.
so it's the Listo Lima 612 Honolulu. Then it's filed. Okay, so let me do one thing after the other. So first of all, we're gonna go put the new squawk in. That is 2151. 2151. 2151. That is in, and departure is the Listo to Sierra. That is in. Fantastic. Then reroute said Listo to Sierra, then Lima 612,
Go ahead.
You got your flight back from?
and then Honolulu, and then as filed.
We got it from a online flight planner, not SimBrief.
Jet 9 Whiskey Golf, can I suggest you use SimBrief? Because as far as we're aware here, that flight plan actually doesn't exist. So if you're able to, I'd like you to use SimBrief if possible. If not, I can send you a route from SimBrief for now.
So, and then it is
The problem is our
Picks up and so on.
AirAC isn't able to update, so we have just gone with that route for our current AirAC.
just sounds a bit. So yeah, the Flow Pro app, Jason, that's what I'm missing. And here in the Flow Pro app, you know, I'm able to pull up these charts, these information in the sim itself, which is quite nice. So we are going to do NADP 2, 1260, 1260. Engine out is an 1800, and the procedure would be 3 miles, Manchester. Left turn, Whiskey Hotel India to hold. So let me just go and set Manchester, which is 3355. And we would have to look at the next airway, Honolulu 1365. So there we go. So we've got the departure.
That's fine, your down's available. Just stand by.
So Listo to Sierra, climb through the head, 1.2 miles Manchester, turn right 148 track, 2.7 Manchester, then right again, intercept Pole Hill 186 radial, disregard. I'm going to have to put Pole Hill first of all, 12.1.
Manchester right now, 4059, we are
So we don't have auto-tune here, unfortunately. 12.1. I'm going to have to dial in the radial 186. Captain Mitchell, hello. So there it is, 186. And then we're going to fly 186 outbound Pole Hill. 24 at or above 2,000, max 5,000. 28 DME above 3,000, max 5,000. 33 Pole Hill at or above 4,000, max 5,000. Lister at 5,000. That's pretty easy, so we're going to put 5,000 up in here. First altitude. And so we would be ready. Let's start the APU. And so 1,800 feet for the engine out procedure.
Scandinavian 4607, very good evening. Airbus A320 stand 5 QNH1006, ready to copy clearance.
Strange to hear
Oslo as filed.
the controller talk about that's a sim brief, yeah, indeed. Hey, Juan Barry, hello. So boarding is completed. Cabin crew. All doors in flight.
Tom Jet 9 Skills, I've sent you a reroute there. I've amended your flight plan for you there, so you just need to let me know.
So ground from flight deck, clear to disconnect external
in the future,
power.
Even though you haven't got the latest AirAC, that's fine. I'd still use SimBrief because the only thing that really changed is the departure, which we can change for you. So
hey Ross, guys,
AirAC,
how loud is the ATC for you? Because for me it's very loud. Is the ATC okay for you, or is it just me? Yeah, the altimeters. I don't know what it is. That's definitely a bug there. Yeah. It's loud. Okay.
18630. Golf Charlie, have a good evening.
To break runner 4059, stand 12, push and start approved face south. Start approved face south, runner 4059.
Is it better now? Oh, whoops. Lol. I just changed the loudness setting. It crashed my X-Pilot.
Seasonal greetings and thanks for the gifted sub.
Nige, thank you so much. My God, 5 gifted. Is it Christmas? Feels like Christmas again. Nige, thank you. That's really, really kind. Thank you so much.
Scandinavian 4607, very good day. Airbus A320 stand 5 QNH1006, ready to copy clearance to Oslo as filed.
4607, stand by for clearance.
It's weird. Why can't I change the loudness settings?
We can accept the route.
Jet 9 Mr. Golf, thanks. Cleared Palmer to Mallorca. Listo 05 left. Squawk 3205.
Cleared to Palma de Mallorca via the Listo 2 Sierra.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served.
Hey, and Nige coming in as well with a
I
V-sub.
best do myself. Evening all.
Good evening, Nige. Thank you so much. So Neolas, Freile, Cladaniel, Ola, and Metal, please say huge, or Metals, please say huge thank you to Nige for that gifted. Okay, so the thing is, the loudness settings here doesn't work, even though I set it in active in X-Pilot. So I have to set it manually. Is it better now? I think it's better now, right? Cool. Let's read a checklist. Oops. So it's pre-flight checklist. Pins covers removed. Oxygen test 100%. Instrument transfer and instrument transfer switch is normal. Then window heat is on. Hydraulics. Let's put these on. Set. And then we have air conditioning pressurization. So we're going to go with 230 initially. Oh, it's 250 we said. No, 230. Initially, 230. We're going to get higher en route later on. Then we have flight instruments. 1006 set, heading 016. Engine start levers cut off, rudder aileron trim 0. Fuel pumps set, passenger signs set, auto brake RTO, that sticks, fantastic. And then FMC pre-flight completed, takeoff speeds V1 we have 133, VR 135, V2 143. And MCP V2 143 and altitude 5000, that is set. Right, let's do the before start items. So APU is on bus already. We're going to put APU bleed. Cross speed valve open. We'll leave the packs off. That is set. We go with anti-collision light on. We'll check the recall. That's normal.
4607 left ground.
And we're going to put the transponder on.
4607 to Oslo.
Actually, let me try TCAS off. Let's try that on. Yeah, mode Charlie. It is working. Cool. Then, before start checklist, doors, windows closed. Anti-collision light is on. Transponder set. Andrew, hello to you.
Schmack with QNH 1006 for scanner 4607, thank you.
Ground, good day, can you hear me? 9 Whiskey Golf.
9 Whiskey Golf, a firm, break runner 4059, contact tower 118.630, bye-bye.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged, call me through the menu when you're ready.
Ground, what air rack, by the way, just wondering what air rack did you give us that route on, please?
Jehu, you're doing Montreal to London. Nice.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not even using the latest.
Yeah, winds could be the case, yeah. If you look at the average wind component.
Really, the air rack doesn't really matter, to be honest, that much, because it only really changes the departure, which we can change for you with the clearance. But mine is probably.
Doorman, hello, how are you doing?
2020 or something.
After 3 weeks in hospital, Monday, I can go home.
Thank you, we were just wondering, sorry.
Doorman's very sorry to hear that you've been in hospital for so long. Lufthansa 737, stand 25, request push and start.
Lufthansa 737, stand.
You were cut out. Please say again, Lufthansa 737.
Lufthansa 737, sorry about that, stand 25, push and start approved, face east.
Push, start approved. Facing east. Thank you, Lufthansa 737. So facing east. Oh, facing east. Facing east. Well, that's this way, isn't it? That's an unusual pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged, call me through the menu when you're ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
So, Dorman, I wish you all the best. Yeah, have a good recovery. Man, it's a long time in hospital. Blimey. Yeah, best wishes, my friend. ATC is busy, yeah, absolutely. Nanook says the loudness is now okay, fantastic, cool.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Nanook, take care. Have a great weekend. My first type rating was on this aircraft type. 737. 300, 400, 500. Hunter, hello to you. Nice to see you. There's a couple of no tips in place regarding taxiways. Oh, God. Yeah, well, hopefully the clearance will cover that.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Brakes released. Ready for push. Face east.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
I was just wondering, what is that jetway doing? Good God. I don't like the 737 comparison in there, but the older version. Yeah, well, I mean, again, this is like, you know, nostalgia, right? This is, and the funny thing is that flying this aircraft. Let me just start the engine. So we have good pressure, starting the right engine. So start valve open. We're going to look for N2 rotation here. And the thing is that these aircraft were, you know, absolutely safe to fly. The procedures that we had in place made it very safe, and it's a very reliable aircraft. Which is kind of weird to say these days, you know, it being Boeing, but hey. Works on, well, no, so Primo, I think here, for some reason, if I pull it, okay, actually, Primo, so thank you much for the tip. So actually pulling it, so mouse clicking and pulling that works. If you use the mouse scroll wheel, then it doesn't. So let's start the engine 1. And I remember that the engine start was quick. Engine start happened really quickly. Here comes fuel at ignition. Just gonna wait for the engine to stabilize at idle parameters.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. Remove tone system.
Tow. Stand by.
So the after start flows are absolute 737 standards. No need for engine until ice is dry. I'm going to set the panel here. APU bleed off. Auto, auto, auto. That goes to flight manually. APU goes off. Going to do a recall here. Recall checked. Flaps coming 5. Yep, you can disconnect. One more time. All flaps 5.
Cell is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. So that works. Rudder.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience.
Hey, Pele.
Can
Nice. Thank you so much.
Make your way to the first class cabin, where
So before taxi, doors, windows closed. Oh, no. Before taxi, generators are on. Peter heat is on.
I don't even think I've been subbed to Conti for 45 months.
Really?
Cheers for the streams and here's to 45 more months.
Thank you so much, Paleo, for the 45. Big round of applause for that. Data love, I'm doing well. How are you? Okay, cool. So Peter heat was on, anti-ice off, isolation valve is in auto. Then we've got the let's have a look where we start switches, continuous, recall was checked, start levers, idle intent. Whoops. That's not a good sign. Alright. Let me just switch that engine off. Didn't pay your bills.
Scandinavian 4607, ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 4607, taxi, holding point Alpha 1.
Easy, 887, thanks so much for your subscription. I am worried now.
Echo Bravo L and Alpha, sorry, to holding
If I'm
Alpha
completely
1
honest.
4607.
So I just have to change that window. I just realized that window isn't sized correctly. How weird. Okay, oh, there we go. Let's try it this way. Now that has me worried because it means that somewhere, I'm just wondering if there's a fuel control switch or something on a
Ground, good day, Tomjet 9 Whiskey Golf, request push and start.
flaps. I'm just going to check that we don't have a fuel valve, anything.
We will set the squawk now, Tomjet 9 Whiskey Golf.
Throttle, non, flaps. Do nothing, hold on. No. Okay.
Station's information, Oscar now current report, need UNH on next contact.
Alright. Well, I tell you what, we're just going to try again. I'm going to go start the APU. Yeah, it was actually a very reliable aircraft. Famous last words. Should have said that. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just so that's normal, that's normal. And I'm pretty sure I have failures.
Tomjet 9 Whiskey Golf, we have now set the squawk, request push and start.
So failures are all off.
Tomjet 9 Whiskey Golf, stand by.
Preferences.
Stand by 9 Whiskey Golf.
And 737, you ready for taxi?
737 just had an issue with one of our engines. Call you back in a few minutes, Lufthansa 737.
737, roger, have you got expected delay time?
I hardly understand him.
Tomjet 9, stand 8, push start through face south.
Push start through face south, Tomjet 9 Whiskey Golf.
Let's try that again.
Jet 9 Whiskey Golf, just confirm QNH 100.
QNH 1005, we'll set now.
Oh, expected delay time. Okay. I said a few minutes. I guess he's just worried about the pushback there. Ooh, we're not getting a light off. Oh man, I just have a feeling it's bugged.
4607 QNH 1005.
QNH 1005, Scandinavian 4607.
Flight. Let me have a look. There's somewhere that you've got edit failures. Hang on. Engines.
Unicorn 122,
Fix all systems.
Thank you so much and have a great night. Thank you.
Ah. That fixed it. Whatever it was, I said fix all failures. Keep my fingers crossed. This will now work. So, we've got, before taxi, generators are on, Peter heat is on, anti-eyes is currently off. Packs, that goes there, 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 and there. Auto, isolation valve, auto, start switches, continuous recall. checked. Start levels idle detent. Flight controls checked. Ground equipment clear. Flaps 5 green light. And the APU is off. And Lufthansa 737 will fix the issue, ready for taxi. And we have finished one correction. I checked the ATIS standby. Yeah, we have information Oscar now, and the QNH is 1005 Lufthansa 737.
The 737, Roger, stand by, I'll call you back for that.
Standing by. Explain realistically, model real Boeing behavior. Guys, I've been in the 737. I've got so many thousands of hours in the 737. I've never had an engine failure, knock on wood, and never had any, bigger issues, apart from a smaller flap issue. Shouldn't those bugs be set at? Oh, it's automatic. Okay. Dustin, no. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you? Yeah, so that's no problem. We have to wait for him now, but that's okay. Not in a big hurry. And then we've got to go all the way down there. So let's have a look at the taxi routing that we have to expect. Airport. So it'll probably be Lima. Lima Bravo. Yeah, Lima Bravo Alpha. That's what we're going to expect. Listo to Sierra. There's a Scandinavian 321, it seems like. Yeah, I guess if I untick that, then I can set the bucks manually. Yeah, because normally what we would do, we would set V1 VR, so 133, 135, then V2 goes in here, and then we put V2 plus 15, which would be 158, put that there. That's what we would normally have set back in the days. Exactly, yeah, Gustavo, exactly. Oh, then the last one. Can I set one more here? Ah, okay, I can actually. So clean speed would be. Is it plus 80? So 223 or. And that's actually that's how we would set the little pins here, the markers for the speeds, V1, VR, and so on. Crazy stuff, right? 210 until 53.07. Okay.
Matched ground, good day. Tom Jet 9 Whiskey Golf, request taxi.
So 210.
Jet 9 Whiskey Golf, taxi. Alpha 1, runway 05 left via Lima, Charlie and Alpha.
Now it's 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210. There we go. Okay, cool.
C2 holding point Alpha 1, runway 05 via Lima, Charlie and Alpha, Tom Jet 9 Whiskey Golf.
Yeah, Hunter, it's not that easy. Mate, hey, buonasera. Mate, yeah, we're gonna go and hope for en route higher altitude. I guess it's because of London airspace being very busy. But I'm counting on the fact that once we get south of London, we'll get up to cruising level. Yeah. We did take 800 kilograms extra, so we're good on that. So I wouldn't really worry.
Unable to find view ID 21.
Very too much about it. So let me have a look. So let me add.
Added camera 15 to category cockpit.
Cancer 737 taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 05 left via Lima Charlie Alpha.
Lima Charlie Alpha, holding point Alpha 105 left, Lufthansa 737. Cool. So that was going to be right. That's going to be view ID 21.
Camera saved.
Cool.
Camera saved.
Excellent. Cool. So let's hope that our right engine doesn't fail now. Who makes the seat? Chris, I have everything from Monster Tech. And Monster Tech, brake check, brakes are working. Monster Tech is in contract with a seat manufacturer here in Hanover. So it's custom made. Blood expensive, but very good. So.
Ground, shall we go over to Unicom for 9 Whiskey Golf?
Negative, standby.
Hey, Campbell, greetings. How are you? Is that snow? Why is that supposed to be snow? There's no snow here in Manchester. Gotta be kidding me. So Charlie. So Lima Charlie Alpha. Gotta take the next to the right. Yeah, follow that Century 7. How did you get your website stuff? So the NDP engine out procedures into my... Yeah, it's the Flow add-on, exactly. So you need the Flow Pro version. And then the widget you can get from our Discord server. No, I don't have any persistent snow plugins, no. The thing is that... Well, I'm using Active Sky, and I'm just wondering why Active Sky... I'm going to take away the control ground snow textures from Active Sky. Debug. I'm going to refresh the weather. Yeah, so Phlox, if you have any issues, so you'll find the add-on, so that widget, under our Discord under Flight Sim Help. In there, there's a thread regarding that widget. And Senshai is our man. He will let you know about any issues you have. I mean, it's plus 5 degrees. And it shouldn't have snow. 22.8. Thanks a lot for the service. Bye-bye, Lufthansa 737.
Central Station, Manchester ground is now closing. 19 o'clock.
IXEG needs an update in what regard? Because there was an update a couple of weeks ago, so... What's not working as it should be? Airbus question: is it true that you're supposed to set max outer brake only after the brake check? No, not really. Oh, actually, hang on. Let me just check. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. BMW. Yep. And we do that. We set the auto brake to max during the taxi or the takeoff flows. So during taxi, we wait for cabin ready, and then with the cabin ready call, then the first officer sets the auto brake to max, and that's after the brake check. A-firm. Tom says he had snow in Spain the other day, in Italy. I mean, you could argue it may be some residual snow. But hey, let's be happy that we actually have snow in XP12. Right, so there's traffic landing. So I'm going to put TCAS, T-A-R-A. Then let's have a look at the checklist. Before takeoff checklist, flaps 5, green light. Trim, that should be 4.5. Let's have a look. 4.5 set. And the cabin call has been given. RJ, your airport, home airport, 7 miles away. Nice.
Manchester traffic, Tomjet 9 Whiskey Golf, lining up runway 05 left. Traffic, please advise.
Nice. Mayday, yes, I have downloaded the latest copy from the active X-Aviation website today. Yeah, I have. Indeed. So Ali can definitely confirm it's a broken weather simulation here. All right. Well, let's just say it's winter time, right? I mean, 5 degrees. It's not too far off. Hunter says it feels like winter in the UK. Yeah, today in northern Germany we had a pretty strong wind. So I don't see anyone on final. Manchester traffic, Lufthansa 737 lining up runway 05 left in Manchester. 10 miles, okay. Right, 10 miles is not too bad. I love the shiny metal appearance there. How do you deal with grumpy colleagues on the flight deck?
Traffic, Tomjet 9
we never had...
Clear of runway 05 left.
We never had... Well, I did have grumpy colleagues from time to time, but rarely. And if people are grumpy, the first thing I would ask them is, hey, is everything all right with you? You feel a bit... or you seem a bit... you know... like in a bad mood or something. Is there anything I did wrong or something? You know, just get a talk, and then see what's going on. No, you don't leave them. No, because the reason is it can hinder, or it can actually cause issues in crew resource management areas. So yeah, you need to clear that up. If if there's any grumpiness going on, yeah, talk about it. Absolutely. We always used all the lights. Yeah, I know the landing lights can cause a little bit more drag, but that's negligible, to be honest. So we never had any issues.
Tomjet 9 Whiskey Golf, passing through 4,300 feet on the Listo to Sierra departure, Manchester traffic.
Thank you much for the info. Lufthansa 737 departing runway 05 left in Manchester. So where's my buttons? There you go. And one. Lol. There we go. Thrust is set. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots checked. Throttle hold. V1, rotate. Pause right, gear up. So I'm going to put LNAV, VNAV, VNAV speed, LNAV. Oh, gear is not coming up. Why is gear not coming up for crying out? There we go. It wasn't matched to my throttle quadrant. Climb power is set. Flaps 1.
Traffic.
And flaps up. And flaps are up. Now I'm going to level change here, 230. Yeah, I have some orthos in places, yeah. I'm just going to dial down the sim sounds a bit. Seem to be a little bit too loud. So here comes 5,000 feet. Alt acquire, MCP speed. I'm going to speed up to 50. Auto brake off. Lights off. After takeoff, bleed air is on. Cabin is climbing. Packs are auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up, no lights. And altimeter to go. So let's have a look here. So we've got to be at 5,000. Going to maintain 5,000 until Listo, and then Listo we're going to climb further on. VATSIM voice is down? Oh yeah, hang on. Voice server error, timeout. You're right. So everybody's having the issue. Okay, not just me. Well, to be honest, the Slick one, I'm surprised as well. So I assume it's actually active sky that's causing it. Look at that side crab. A lot of wind. That looks nice though, right? They had a lot of issues lately with the voice. Okay. Is there any point in trying a different server? So I'm going to go with 230. Level change. N1 MCP speed. Oh, I can only, hang on, I can only hear an X, hang on. In X-Pilot, I can only choose automatic. It doesn't let me choose a different server. Okay, so that's been...
Hello, can
okay.
anyone hear me? Any traffic nearby? Please talk if you can hear me.
Are you firm, Sunshine?
That sounded very desperate.
Thank you. Because I thought the voiceover disconnected. Thank you.
Oh. He's happy now. Nice.
Yeah, I know. The V-Pilot voice just disconnects for no reason for me. I don't know why. And then it comes back on.
Yeah, I think it's a general issue right now. No, he's actually Florian. He's actually an aircraft. He's flying an aircraft
Yeah,
ahead.
they need to fix that in the next update.
Absolutely. So he's ahead of me somewhere.
I have a good night, bro. See you.
So let's have a look here. So we got climb 296. So that's pretty high actually. But we got a high cost next. So let's put this to off. Lights off. Seatbelts can go auto as well. Check the climb rate, that looks good. Gen 1, Gen 2, battery, all good. Happy. Ciao, Flurkle, how you doing? Nice to see you. In active sky, we keep XP12 real weather off. In active sky hybrid mode, we turn XP real weather on. Well, that's a good question. So Chris, I mean, I've put weather control, live weather, but it's in hybrid mode, so we're trying that today. So now that we're above 10,000 feet, it should now load X-plane, so active sky weather, if I'm correct. What do you mean the opposite? Hang on. What do you mean the opposite? Ah, okay, again, it's the opposite. So above level 100, let me put this to standard. So above level 100, it's X-plane weather, and below. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Now I understand. Okay. I guess that makes sense because, I mean, X-plane does have, you know, multi-layer clouds. So that does look quite nice, doesn't it?
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment
Okay, fans.
will
Yeah,
be
thank you much for
served.
that. Cool.
Thank you.
And Flurkle, thank you much for 2 months. Much appreciated, Flurkle. Thank you very much. How many springs do I have in the yoke? I actually only have one. Because I lost the other one. And I wish I had the other one, because for me the yoke feels a little bit too springy with just one spring in it. I'd rather have two in it, or at least try. Yeah, my unrealistic expectations. I mean, I still have, you know, the orthos from XP11. I downloaded those a long time ago. And so I'm just using those. I love the sounds. Yeah, so apparently, Luis Daniel, apparently they are working on cloud simulation in the new update. So I have high hopes for that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People tell me all the time it's, you know, ortho is so much better, but what about the download speeds? Because I'm worried that if I use orthos here during the stream and I don't have the fastest internet connection. Voice service in South Germany around Munich just gave up as well. Oh my god, what's happening there? Yeah, we just had some issues with the voice service here in the UK as well. Okay, so training pilot, I mean, the 737 yoke didn't feel that heavy to move. It was a nice balance. The 787 yoke, so the real 787 yoke, feels very heavy. Langen is also down. No! I hope they restart that by the time we get there. So we have a look at the fuel flow here. So we got 1.2, 2.4, 2.4, and the average is about 2.4. So right now we have a little bit extra fuel, and we were given, I think it was level 230. I think he asked us if we want 210 or 230. Is that correct? And we said 230. Or did he offer us 230 and 250? Hey Voyager, moin. The ground control, the recorder ground on before every flight. Every flight, Omar. Every flight, yeah. You forgot the stream? Voyager, I'm shocked. How did that happen? Lol. That does look nice. Apart from the squares there. So, let's have a look at the airport info. Oh my god. Excess data, you're joking. Let's switch that back off again. Alright. Then let's have a look at the normal charts, shall we? Yeah, it says bad response from voice server. Anyways, so here we are. We're flying just past Honolulu, and oh, that's probably Leicester. Leicester next left to us. Nice. Then we go to Biggin Hill now, and we got Brookman's Park. So here's London. So we're coming right over London. That's nice. Cool. Kilograms. Who's... Man, don't scare me like that, please. No, it says kilograms. Regarding auto-ortho, Lewis says he gave up. I had some issues not with download and upload speeds, but I wasn't happy with the quality of the tiles. Okay. Well, I guess, you know, it's some people will like it. For me, again, it's just the amount of time I have to spend to get everything working. P3D X-Plane is black box on their nostalgia trip. No, I just want to, you know, mix things up a bit. Uh-oh. Something's loading in. All right. Is icing simulated this aircraft? Told us Airbus like well, XP12 has... Oh, there's traffic there. Blimey. Hang on, let me just check, make sure that we don't... Right. Oh.
Climb.
Well, that's a late climb call.
Clear of conflict.
Lol. That's what happens when we don't have control. Jesus. So icing in general, so XP12 does simulate icing, especially on the ground. So that was a new feature they implemented in XP12. The question is regarding airframe icing. Now, that's a good question. I honestly don't know if all aircraft in general have icing simulated, or... I know, for example, I'm pretty sure that Toto put that into his Challenger 650. So there, for example, you need to de-ice the aircraft. If you don't de-ice the aircraft and you have ice on the wings, you're gonna have trouble taking off. Mark had good experience regarding icing. Is that so, Mark? You want to share that with us? Air Florida 90. So how heavy does the 787 yoke feel to the thrustmaster? Well, so the real yoke feels a lot stronger. So you need a lot more force in the real aircraft regarding the yoke, especially in the 787, compared to the thrustmaster yoke. And that's why I'm a bit a bit angry with myself that I lost that second spring. So maybe I should write to them. Maybe they can send me a spare one or something. So icing does add drag. Yeah, so XP12 has a much better icing simulation than XP11 and prior. It used to be just added a ton of weight and hurt engine performance. Now, it also changes the angle of attack at which stall onsets, etc., and doesn't add anywhere near as much raw weight to the aircraft. That's really cool. Yeah, so these are good changes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he did make. So guys, if you're interested in X-Plane simulating icing, have a look on YouTube. Because Austin did make a video on that, yeah. Right, I'm just worried now that, yeah. Now we do have a little bit more fuel flow. Progress. So Frankfurt, we've got discontinuity in there. Right. I'm gonna wait with the climb until I'm south of London. And then later on we'll try to climb up. Guys, I need to go and dump some fuel. I will leave you
Unable to find view ID 20.
In the trusted passenger seat. See you in a few minutes, guys. So the aircraft is still flying. That's a good sign. No engine failure. Well, it looks like we got more snow. You've been brought down twice in XP12 because of ice. Really? Why can Max do the same? No, Microsoft can't do that, no. And voice is back. Fantastic. That's good news. Let's hope it keeps back. Right. So Dover. I'm just going to wait a few more minutes before trying anything crazy regarding high altitude. Check the gear? What's wrong with the gear? Hang on. Jesus. Oof. No, all good with the gear. Blimey. Yeah. Guys, just before the stream, there was some news regarding a 737 that overran runway. I'm just trying to catch up on that. I didn't quite catch exactly what happened. Yeah, Bruno, the thing is that in general, we still have a discontinuity in there. So I would say in general, it's probably still a bit... well, it's not giving me any good estimates, is it? So just check the fuel flow. I mean, 2.5 tons is fine. Shouldn't be too bad. But again, I'm just going to wait until we get past... London. Right, we're right overhead London. Look at that. Oh, there's... Where's Heathrow? Oh, hang on. There's Heathrow. Look at that. That's Heathrow behind us. Nice. From what I heard. Let me just read... Oh, yeah. So first of all, the 777 that dropped the wheel, that was the first thing that I came across. So the 777 in San Francisco on takeoff lost a main wheel, and it slammed into a parking lot somewhere, and luckily nobody got hurt on the ground. That is just, yeah, that was a United 777. That is just something, you know, absolute nightmare. So imagine you're flying an aircraft, you're taking off, and then you hear that one of your wheels has come off. And imagine if you then get the news that wheel killed someone. I mean, you can't really blame yourself for it, but still, you know, you are involved directly in, you know, in killing someone indirectly, if you like. I don't know. It's something you would have to, you know, to get through as well. And so non-shell pass, you actually watch the 777 land. So now the thing is, now landing on, you know, the 777 has 6 tires on each main wheel assembly. So, you know, I don't see that as being a really critical issue. I would probably dump some fuel, extend the landing gear, make sure, you know, everything's good. And in the 777, you have usually an indication on the ICAS regarding pressure, temperature, and so on. So you should get some infos on, you know, if any other tires are actually involved. Yeah, I am going to go and climb higher now because I have filed 330. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble, but I do want to reach Frankfurt. So we're past London. Let's have a look. TCAS. Let's go to above. Just make sure that there's nobody above us. Right, then we'll go level change. Yeah, let's climb up. Yeah, so the you know, landing on 5 instead of 6 wheels shouldn't be an issue. I mean, if you want to play it safe, you dump some fuel, get below max landing weight, or even lower, and then, yeah, you know, you have standby services. The rescue services on standby. You can, I mean, theoretically, you could prepare the cabin for a possible evacuation, forced landing kind of incident. But again, I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear if the crew prepared the cabin or not. Personally, I don't think they would have, but who knows? No, no. The pilots, they will check the condition of the tires. They will make sure that all the hydraulic lines, electric lines are connected. They will make sure that there's no leaks of any sort, hydraulic and so on. They check that the pre-charge of the shock absorber is good. But you normally would not be able to see the bolts from the main landing gear. So the bolts connecting the wheels to the assembly, because you may have some cap on top of it, or some kind of corrosion, anti-corrosion panel or something above that. So, oh, sorry, that's not the right. Hang on, MEN. No, sorry. Let me just change that. So on Discord there was the correct announcement. I'll change that, MEN. Hey Toto, nice to see you. Yeah, and Toto, so quick question. I know you're busy, because I got a question on my last stream regarding the TBM. Because somebody's saying, is the TBM being updated for XP12? And I said, well, Toto is definitely working hard on getting that done. So how's the progress going there? Yeah, it is being updated, right? Yeah, that's what I told him as well. But I said I don't know. I don't know when it'll be ready. So X-Plane 12. We are in the IXEG 737-300, and we are flying from Manchester. MAM, I'm planning to be on Pilot Edge for the second flight, however. So the second flight, also X-Plane 12. The second flight will be the A320 Neo. Tolis. Neo. Okay, Toto, yeah, thanks. Okay, so soon, okay. I've heard about it, Toto, yeah, so I've heard about the coming update. And of course, Toto, as you know, there was, you know, the big 12, is it 12.1? No, hang on. Which version? There's going to be 12.10, I think, something like that, update for X-Plane 12. So there's going to be some great improvements there, so looking forward to that. No. Now the second flight will be on Phoenix, Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray to Denver, because I'm going to have to look at Denver, because we are flying IRL to Denver now from April onwards. So I need to try that out. So there we go. Now that should have the right schedule for today. Let's check. There we go. Oh yeah, hang on. Panel. Oh yeah. You see, that's a problem with these aircraft. You have to make sure that you dial in the right altitude and so on. So I'm going to put this to standby. Back to auto. Alright. Oh. Doesn't like it, so let's stay on standby. Cabin altitude, are we going to put this to 8,000, 7,000? 8,000 for now, okay. Nano, good night to you. Have a great weekend. Yeah, so the issue with the landing gear. Oh. Right, so we've got... Now, you guys scared me now because... I mean, SAT is minus 56, so that should not be a problem. But you guys telling me that XP12 does simulate icing conditions has me worried, to be honest. So, 1495 Dover. Let me put that in here. 1495. Right. So, Bruno. So Toto. 12.1.0 or 12.10 or something. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I hope there will be some good improvements with that. Anyways, the new 737-200 will now feature the UNS-1 FMS, so fully RF capable. Oh, wow. Well, that's a good improvement. Looking forward to that, yeah. And then with JSNAP, I have to get in contact with JSNAP again, see how things are going there with shared flight. Gravel kit? Giftswerk? Are you sure? Coxie is 14.5, so let's dial that in as well. Right. Yes, finally. Wow. Okay, so Giftswerk. Then, what destinations would we go to with a gravel kit? The command is exclamation mark good night. So GN. That should work. Hang on, let me just check.
Good night.
Yeah, there we go. That's the command for good night. Feel free to use it, guys, so I get to see if anybody's leaving and says good night. JSNAP, Jack did the gravel kit finally. We must expect the pics. Yeah. Pigs will fly, yeah. Canada, okay, so Canada Ops. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we'll have a look at Canada Ops. Nolinor Canada Ops. Can you turn on the anti-ice display similar? Okay, I have a look. I don't know, so maybe Toto knows this. So developer, output, hang on, cockpit data output. Hang on, developer. So output. Okay, Theodore, yeah, have a check that in a second. So how do I... Toto, do you know, is there, or JSNAP, is there a way I can display the ice accumulation in here? Somebody just asked for it. Wow, really? Hang on, let me just download that picture. Wow, that's really cool. So that's in the 737-200 flightsim. Oh, that's really neat. Wow, that is actually high tech. That is high tech for the 737-200. Thanks, Toto, for that picture. Fantastic stuff. Oh man, that is exciting stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Love it. And the feature list. Let me just have a look. Hold on. So there's a feature list here as well. So X-Plane 12. Dynamics completely revamped for realism. Advanced avionics, including swappable digital design. H33, that's very nice. 833 Hz radios. New digital ADF panel. Improved VR manipulators for everyone in burst. Okay, so VR gravel kit. Well, that's really cool. Gravel kit, fantastic. So then X-Men 12 weather effects, rain, icing effects for the windshield. Photometric lightning. Custom autopilot, FMS, fully Sperry 777 autopilot, UNS 1 recognized. Assisted modes for alt capture and IS hold. Okay, that's really cool. Finally, a little bit of a auto thrust. Cool. Thanks, Toto. Fantastic stuff. That's really cool. Ooh, hang on, traffic. Nah, we're good. All good. We are good. Follow social media. Okay, good. Okay, so the second incident I was going to have a look at is that. So United actually did United have two incidents then? So the one with the wheel that fell off. And the United 738 MAX runway excursion and main gear collapse. Ouch. So how did that happen? For icing display, XP settings, data output. Oh, hang on. In here. Ah, thank you, Toto. So search icing. Let's have a look for icing. Hang on. Icing? I'm not sure. I'd try ice. Okay, ice. Yeah, you're right. Okay, ice. Show in cockpit. Ice 1, ice 2. Done. Okay, so... yeah, we'll leave that running. So right now, inlet, prop, pitot, icing. So all good. No issues right now. Dennis says, if you turn on passive mode... okay, let me try passive mode then. Let me just check. So how do I turn on passive mode? Here. Okay. And then we go debug, refresh weather. Okay, thank you much. Let's try that. Yeah, thanks, Dennis. Although, hang on, there was one more thing we need to do, right? Because... yeah, it overrides the hybrid depiction mode if enabled. Okay, well, that's alright then. Yeah, the snow is a bit weird. So currently at Coxie, and we've got 5.4 tons in the tanks. Let's just check here. Now I don't have that on my... oops, it's loading in. So the next one... Remba Spikerbore. So let's try Spikerbore. Spikerbore, we're supposed to have 3.4 plus to 800, so 4.2 at Spikerbore. But that looks alright. That looks alright, not too bad. So let's have a look again at the United. So United 737 MAX was on a flight from Memphis to Houston with 160 passengers, 6 crew, landed Houston runway 27. Oops, slow to taxi speed. So at about 30 knots prior to attempting to turn right off the last taxiway, however, skidded and went straight after turning about 45 degrees. Okay, so that's weird. And they had 1.5 miles. Temperature was 23. It's kind of weird, right? I mean, was the taxiway Well, I mean, it obviously was slippery, duh. But I mean, you know, you would usually think, was it you know, ice covered or snow covered or really wet? But what can happen? So this is one of the things, I guess, that can catch, you know, pilots out sometimes, is if you have a lot of rubber being on the runway, especially, you know, touchdown zone, especially the turnoffs. So, you know, contamination in form of rubber deposits, then yeah, it can be quite slippery, right? Now 30 knots doesn't seem to be that fast, if you ask me, but it was too fast. And this is one of the things, if an aircraft starts to skid, yeah, talking about inertia again. So if an aircraft starts to skid, that's it. It'll just continue then, you know, into that direction it was traveling initially in, where the inertia is traveling to, and it's going to be hard trying to regain control again. A300 got an update for XP12 too. Okay, I need to check, because for me the Indy builds A300 in XP12 actually had pretty bad performance. So FPS wise, I mean, so I'm not so sure if you know, if that is going to be much good. Remember, oh, we should be in VNAV, shouldn't we? Right, there we go, VNAV path. If turn on passive mode. Okay, so I tried, but the snow is still here. Hey Julian, 733, nice call sign. Oh, nice name. Yeah, I thought I might as well try it again. Oh, really nice. So they, okay. Well, then I guess I need to try it out. Yeah, if they fix the frame rate issues. All right, let's switch active sky off and then on again. Let's try that. Huh? Where's active sky? Active sky. Transformation. Right, restarting active sky. Yes, there we go. Let's try it. Flight plan, load. Manchester, Frankfurt, open. That could have something to do with it. But it has to be set to manual, doesn't it? It has to be set to manual weather for active sky to work, right? Right, just gonna refresh the weather again. Let's try that. Wow, that's weird.
Unable to find view ID 20.
But right now it still has snow. Kind of strange. Let me add one more setting in here. X camera, tow control panel.
Added camera 16 to category cockpit. Unable to find view ID 20. Camera saved.
Well, I mean, here's live weather. Live weather is active. I have that active here, absolutely. But in the sim, it has to be on manual, right? So that because if you hang on, but if you say live weather in X-plane, then does it still use the active sky weather? Hey Nanak. Yeah, but that exactly, it's confusing though, because if I switch on, if I do live weather here, well actually it doesn't allow me to change that. And then it just doesn't then use active sky weather, correct? Yeah, Chris, yeah, exactly, right? It's confusing. Just confirm, pilot, just real ATC. Yeah, exactly, data love. Yeah. So Pilot Edge has real world ATC controllers. Well, at least I know they have some a few real world controllers, but they use real world ATC procedures. I mean, that's really the whole point of Pilot Edge, so that you can practice, you know, real world procedures with them. And they guarantee, you know, control at certain airports in their subscription plan. So between a certain time frame during the day, you always have control at these controlled airports. No, so I can't. I just tried. I tried to select manual weather, and it switched back to live weather. And we still have snow on the ground. Yeah, data love, then stay tuned. I think we'll be landing in round about 30 minutes, 25 minutes. Let's try Frankfurt 8ers. Frankfurt 8ers is 1803. Let's try that here. I'm not hearing anything just yet. Nanak says in XP12 you can leave it on real weather, especially if you're on hybrid mode. Yeah, the thing is, so somebody was telling me, so initially we tried hybrid mode, right? So hybrid. So then someone was telling me, you know, in order to get rid of the snow textures, use passive. So let's apply that. Yeah, it does change stuff. I've just seen it. What about the control ground? What about this setting then? A bit confused here. Should we leave this off or on? Or put this on? Don't use that. Okay. No, so old flag guy says don't use that setting. Okay, let's not try. Yeah, so the thing is, the hybrid mode only works below 10,000 feet. So above 10,000 feet, it is using X-plane weather. And then below 10,000 feet, it'll switch to active sky. That's how I understood it. Maybe I got it wrong, I don't know. And Dennis also has that off. Okay. Well, we'll try. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the hybrid mode, what it does is then it uses X-plane weather, but with active sky visibility, affects turbulence, etc. But that's up here, right? Not below 10,000 feet. Oh god, you guys are confusing me. Hybrid is XP above and active sky below 10,000. There we go, yeah. Hybrid is above 10,000 and active sky below. Okay. Use passive. Well, the thing is, so Andre, passive and turn snow option. This is what I recommended. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. This is so confusing. Passive is X-plane weather and active sky turbulence. Okay. So best of both worlds. Apart from the snow. That looks nice. Anyways, we're going to prepare for the approach now. Although here it says spiker bore. So spiker bore, we're going to reach with a fuel of 4.7, 4.8 roundabout. And we're supposed to have 4.2, so we have a bit more fuel than required. So we're good on the fuel. And spiker bore has a frequency of 13.1. So let's put 13.1 in here. And further down the line, well, let's put Frankfurt already in here. Frankfurt it is. And you can change the transition altitude where active sky kicked in. Yeah, I think 10,000 then I guess what we've set it to. Because these people told me that they have set it to 10,000. Yeah. Do we have live vests in the flight deck? Yes, Giland. Yeah, we do. So usually we would have them in the back seat pocket here. Or there's some other container where we would have our life vest, yeah. And while the ones for the passengers are in yellow color usually, and the crew has red, so kind of signal red color. Okay. We'll try. Cool. Okay, so let's go for airports, Frankfurt. So we're planning to fly via the Incom 1 Delta. So Incom 240. Yeah, between 210 to 240. Let's see, can we put data on here? Route data. It doesn't really do much. Well, we have top descent there. So hopefully that works okay. Oh, 24730. Okay, 24. And that should be 24. God, there's so many centers online. 24730. So a good evening. Lufthansa 737, level 330. Langen Center, hello from Lufthansa 737, level 330. Yeah, Cachero, yeah. We checked the menu there, and I'm not picking up anybody here. Is anybody having luck contacting via voice? Okay, controller asked to reconnect. Let's try. Oh, that works. Langen, hello Lufthansa 737, level 330.
737 radar contact, hello, cleared Incom 1 Delta, arrival, direct Ram up.
Cleared die Incom 1 Delta, direct Ram up. Dankeschön, die Lufthansa 737. So, Ram up, there it is.
Lufthansa 737, descent to reach 110 at Ram up.
Descent and to maintain level 110 latest by Ram up, Lufthansa 737.
Check time 525, call Langen 125 decimal 2.
Right, let's do 110 first of all.
The time 525, call Langen 125 decimal 2.
Level change.
125 decimal 2.
So, Lex page, Ram up. There we go. Execute. So I'm going to put 110 in here. So now the flight path should be correct. There we go. So we're going to put this back to VNAV. Let's see how that works. Retard. VNAV path. On path.
I fly 581 radar contact, hello.
So that's about 55 miles, 20,000 feet, yeah. Looks alright.
Lay in 35350, have a good night, AVEX 4011.
641, monitor Unicom, goodbye.
Guys, regarding ATC, let me know if it's too quiet or too loud. Any weekend plans? Yeah, Carbon Belt. I have to go fly simulator. Got a night shift simulator mission, and then I've got to... Then I've got to fly the real aircraft as well. Don't forget to press control. What? No cycling. I did some cycling today.
Make a right 360, then join the procedure again and sail report established on fire track.
It's back to automatic. Good, let's have a look.
Reliable 165, direct D.
Recall checked. Let's do a flat 30 landing. 136. So I'm going to put this to... So 136. And then 141 and 156 for the ground. So let's put this to below for the TCAS. Well, that's pretty cool now. Looks alright. So information is Zulu. Expect ILS Yankee 7 left or ILS approach 7 right. So we're going to plan for Yankee 7 left. Expect radar vector. Transition level 70, 0409. Cavalcade. Temperature 7. QNH 1007. I'm just going to put this into the scratch pattern on the right hand side. Hey, Gude! Forward, wie geht's? Oh, he does. Forward, absolutely. Yeah, great memories. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Very well. Thank you.
4349er in radar contact, squawk 1000, climb level 370. Squawk 1000 climbing, level 370 to confirm. Yeah, affirmative, 37.
So what can happen here, if you got runway 07 in use, and you're coming from the west, quite often they will radar vector you in straight to the final. They will not let you fly the S curve there. So you got to have a good indication to the field. And so I would always reference myself to that altitude. Although, I mean, 110 at Ramop will put you in a good position there. A nice livery? Yeah, it is, right?
Ethiopian 732, call Langen, 135350, goodbye.
135350, Ethiopian 732. Edelweiss Langen, guten Abend, flight level 360.
Z9er Langen, hello, radar contact.
Now, I'm going to put myself the ILS already in here. So it was the Yankee 7 left. There it is. So radar vectors 5000. Delta Fox 450. 3.2 degrees down. Minimum 504. So I'm going to put 510 for the minimum. So I'm going to dial in my orange bug. So that orange bucket will go to 510. There's nothing else you can put in here as a minimum. Alright, so now normally I guess you would leave the auto brake off, 7 left, because you want to vacate, you know, really far down. 20805, vielen Dank, die Lufthansa 737. Schönen Abend, oder alle Gute. The Lufthansa 737 passing 180, descending 110 by Ramop, and information is Zulu.
Lufthansa 737, Frankfurt arrival, Gute, identified, Zulu, correct.
So let's put this to... I'm just going to put this to auto brake 1.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Romeo, contact Langen Radar 125, decimal 2. Contacting Langen, 125, decimal 2, danke für den Service, schönen Abend noch, tschüss. Dankeschön.
Microsoft works... so VATSIM work, Microsoft and XP11 together. No, it's for them, it's no difference. So it doesn't matter if you fly X-Plane or Microsoft. They don't worry about that. So it's just one connection. So it's the aircraft type they will look at. But it doesn't matter if you fly P3D.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo, speed 260 knots.
Speed 260 knots, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Kilo.
And I'm just a little bit worried about, because we've got to be 110 at Ramop. Did I put something in wrong? No, Ramop 110.
Lufthansa 737, turn right heading 130.
Right heading 130, Lufthansa 737. So there we go. So that's expected shortcut. So we're on level change. Currently we are 42 miles. So that's high enough. We don't need speed brakes.
Arrival, wunderschönen guten Abend über den Klimatschan, die Flat Level 100.
Seatbelts go on.
Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie, Frankfurt arrival, Navent identified, information Zulu, speed 250.
So minimum 210, missed approach, straight ahead.
Lufthansa 737, descent flight level 70.
Descent level 70, Lufthansa 737. So 70.
Lufthansa 737, contact director 127.280, caution only, jump.
Caution only, 127.280, Lufthansa 737, bye-bye. Director, gute Lufthansa 737.
737, director, hello, expect ILS Yankee 07 left.
Expect Alice Yankee 7 left, Lufthansa 737. So as expected, meaning dialing in 10.3. And once below 10,000 feet, we go back to 50 knots. And then we go and extend the center line. So final descent is at 450. And hang on. What? There we go. So now we're at 34 miles. I'm using a little bit of speed brakes to help me with the descent. So we're just stuck with the missed approach. That's going to be at above 850, max 220, left, direct Delta Fox.
737, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, KNH 1007.
Descent 5,000, KNH 1007, Lufthansa 737. So 5,000. And now we're cleared in altitude. I'm going to dial in the QNH straight away.
737, turn left heading 100, clear LS Yankee 07 left.
Heading 100, cleared LS Yankee 7 left, Lufthansa 737. Wow, okay, so that's exactly just like in real life. It can happen so quickly. So 10.3 and 6... 220 or more, Lufthansa 737. And yes, of course, they want to have you going very fast. So, you know, so much time being cruised. And now we've got to hurry up. So we'll do the checklist here. So approach checklist, recall was checked, cabin control is set, auto brake is 1. Speed box set for VREF 30136. And the altimeter is 1007 at 8,500. Checked. So that's the approach checklist completed. So 220 or more. Now I don't have any indications just yet regarding
737 ready speed 220 knots.
Speed back 220 knots, Lufthansa 737. Alright, just gonna speed brakes are still out.
Frankfurt, good enough at Lufthansa 601 heavy.
01 director, Habo, descent 4000 feet.
Descent 4000 feet, Lufthansa 601.
01, expect LS Yankee, coach, expect LS 07 right.
Expecting LS Yankee 07 right, Lufthansa 601 heavy.
Beautiful. So now we have a localizer and the glide communication. We're cleared for the approach.
07 right, not Yankee.
So I'm just going to press the localizer for now. You're lock armed.
And Lufthansa 601, please confirm the direct point.
601, no direct waypoint. Expect LS 07 right.
And it's descending really slowly. So I've got the speed brakes out. I'm going to put one set of flaps in here.
1 turn right heading 340.
So flaps 1.
Heading 340, Lufthansa 601.
Here comes the slats. Oh, that trim. Beautiful. I love that trim sound. I can see the runway. There it is.
737 maintain speed 17 knots, okay, until 5 miles final.
170 or greater to 5 miles, Lufthansa 737. Whew. Waiting for the localizer to come alive. Now finally getting a bit more better descent rate here. Well, that took quite some time. So there we go. Lock is captured. Gonna go with 190 knots, and we can extend the flaps to 5 at 225 knots. So we're below that. Gonna put the flap to 5. There it is. Interesting intercept there.
01 turn right heading 040, clear LS 07 right.
Now 28 knots wind from the right. That's a lot of wind. Good, we're on the glide slope as well. Let's press the approach button. We got
Hello, Lufthansa 601, heavy confirm we have to maintain 230 knots for greater still.
01 main correction, maintain speed 220 knots.
right, glide slope, VO lock. Just one channel, that's fine. Yeah, 170 or greater. Wasn't that 170 or greater to 5?
737, contact tower 124.855, bye-bye.
24855. Dankeschön, tschüss, die Lufthansa 737. Pretty sure it's at 170 or more. Frankfurt Tower, good EV. Lufthansa 737 is on final. Yankee 07 left.
737, Frankfurt Tower, guten Abend. Wind 04, release 9 knots, runway 07 left, clear to land.
07 left, cleared land, Lufthansa 737.
Frankfurt Tower, hello. Delta Echo Delta Alpha Echo is holding Romeo 17. Delta Echo Delta Alpha Echo, Frankfurt Tower.
So it's below 10 knots. Just going to add. Just check 12 miles, 10 miles, 4,000 feet.
Line up 18, Delta Alpha Echo.
Just, I'm worried about the weather conditions right now. That they're not quite correct. So that's 13.8, 10.8, 4,000. 7.8, 3,000. All right, yeah. It looks okay. It just looks a bit steep below us there. That's why I was worried. But it's all okay. It's a bit steeper glide slope than normal. Pitch is a bit higher than what I would expect, but still.
Delta Alpha Echo, wind 040 degrees, 100 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
18, cleared for takeoff, Delta Alpha
So comes gear down. Flaps 15. Yes, flaps 15. Flaps 25. And flaps 30. What's that stop? Hang on. There we go. Speed brakes armed. Start switches. So let's do the landing checklist or final checklist. Start switches continuous. Speed brake armed, green light. Gears down 3 green. Flaps 30 green light. Checklist complete. Manual flight. So normally at this weight, I would expect to have about 58 to 60%. Well, I'm going to put auto brake to 2 because that runway looks snow covered. Why did I set the flaps to 1? Because to add a little bit more drag. That's why.
Alpine 881, Frankfurt Tower, hello, via November, line up runway 18.
Fine, November, line up runway 18, Alpine 831.
3.2 degrees. So it is a bit steeper than normal. 1000 checked, clear to land. Wind now a little bit from the left, so it's kind of switched a little bit. But it flies nicely, I like it. Yeah, about 58%, 57%. Looks like.
Contact Langen radar on 136.130.
2 red, 2 white.
136, 130, Delta Alpha Echo, tschüss.
Now the only thing is how to get rid of that snow. Because that doesn't look realistic, does it? Hope we don't do an overrun like the United 737 today. Let's see.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20.
Alpine 841 advise able to depart from runway 18.
Alright, quite nice. So speed brakes up. Reverse as normal.
Alpine 841 roger on the runway, taxi down, intersection mic.
On the runway taxi down to intersection mic, Alpine 841.
Auto brake is off. Braking action is okay. That's right.
Again?
Hey, Buandre, how are you doing? And Kushu, hello to you.
Alpine 841 for a better efficiency.
Right, so to have a ground speed 33 knots. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that one. That was a nice landing. So ground 21,855. So flaps coming up. Speed brakes retract. Auto brake off.
Hello 737, welcome to Frankfurt, taxi left via Papa, hold short of November 11.
Left Papa, hold short, November 11, Lufthansa 737. Standard phraseology as well here in Frankfurt. That's a lot of snow. Good God. And up we go. Get a bit of the frequency here. Well, normally, actually, you know what? With this being so snow-covered, we would have to have engine anti-ice on.
Japan 841 at 040 degrees, 9 knots, runway 18 cleared for takeoff.
The stop bar's heated? No, not, well, not really, no.
737, contact apron on 121.855.
121.855, vielen Dank, die Lufthansa 737. Oh, I hate that panel down there, 855.
Easy 515 Romeo.
Whew. But to be honest, that's actually simulated quite nicely. So that there's a huge drop-off if you come that way. Frankfurt Apron, Gude, die Lufthansa 737 on the bridge.
737, Gude, Victor 175, taxi November 11, which is November.
November 11, we'll hold short November and expecting Victor 175, Lufthansa 737. So that's going to be to the right. Going to start the APU here.
37 at November, give way, Condor A320 left to right, thereafter continue right November.
Behind the Condor A320 left to right, we'll continue right on November, Victor 175, Lufthansa 737. Right.
Sorry, information was A330.
Okay, I have a Singapore Airlines 330 right ahead of me now. Maybe that's the one. Right, so it's a 330. It's not a Condor, but model matching. What else can you do? Right. Busy Frankfurt. All right, so I don't see any other aircraft here, so that seems to be the one. So right turn. And then we want to have airport and then west side. Parking stand west. And then 175. I will not see the parking stands, I'm afraid. Here's one. There's November 11. So November 14. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. That's pretty much at the center of that that building there. So I don't know if you're going to see that or not. Good. APU is running. That's fine. Just now we don't have GSX here. That's a problem. I'm just going to switch off active sky here. I just want to see if anything changes. That looks like pure ice. Right, we'll take this one. Maybe it's the correct one. We'll see. Oh, no, hang on. Let's go with him there. God, hang on, let me just straighten up a bit. There we go. Alrighty. Whoops. So there we go. That's on. I'm going to switch off the anti-ice here. Nailed it, yeah. Right. If you say so. Collision light off. We'll take all of those off as well. Take the fuel pumps apart from the forward pump. transponder. Standby. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's read a shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps are off. Pitot heat is off. Hydraulics. Let's set these to off. Flaps are up. Park brake is set. Start levers cut off. Weather radar is off as well. Fantastic. Nice. Well, that was actually not a bad flight. So the IXEG actually behaved all right. Hand flying was fine.
Ready for pushback and start up engines.
Yeah, yeah. So definitely. And then with the improvements coming from the next version, XP12 I think it's called. So that'd be nice.
Frankfurt ground, good evening. Papa Victor India 129F7 ready for pushback.
Luigi.
And, starting engines.
Been missing him. Engines. There we go. That's Luigi. 100%.
Pushback and startup approved. Face south and squawk 2072, please.
But why do we have snow?
Good happened. Frankfurt got close to 601 Hotel Lima. Victor 1297, did you copy?
Can you repeat, please? Was not ready.
Victor 1297, pushback. And
yeah, there's a plugin. The thing is, though, I can check.
And squawk is 2027.
I will check plugins folder, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a plugin. I'm sure I have no plugin for that. Yeah, so I remember that when I tried the IXEG the first time in XP12, hand flying was horrible, but they have tuned it. So that was actually really nice. Really enjoyed that. So let me try to find XP12 plugins. So resources, plugins. I have nothing there that says anything regarding snow or something like that. Nothing at all. So, okay. The temperatures in Frankfurt on the 8s, it said temperature 7, also plus 7 degrees. Do I have SAM? No, I have SAM, just SAM, but nothing with seasons installed. So oh, hang on. Do you think that's the reason? Is that actually... Is that the reason why we have snow right now? Sam, I didn't know that it was actually messing... I did not know that. I'm just reloading. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. We will come back in about... No, that has not really changed anything. But I may throw that out if I'm honest. Because that may be messing with X-Plane. Yeah, I'm going to have to throw that out if that's possible. Okay, anyways, give me about 10 minutes. I'll be back and we're going to go to the US. We're going to fly from Phoenix to Denver on Pilot Edge. You deleted Sam. Yeah, let me try to get that out for the next flight. But hang on, Jason, how do you then move the jetways? Josh, so we just finished the flight. So you're going to have to watch a video on demand. You just live with static jetways. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, thanks so much. Thanks for the resub and a big shout out to Nige. Nige B, thank you so much for gifting the 5 subs. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much. And I will see you in 10 minutes.